Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Starfield on the Xbox Series X. Today's mission is Sarah's personal mission in Memoriam. I've been asked by Sarah Morgan to help discover the fate of the crew of the UC Dauntless, a ship she commanded and was lost during the Colony War. To begin, we should speak to Admiral Logan in New Atlantis, who might have the information we need. That's where we're at, and that's what we're going to do.
Pardon.
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
First off, rude. And I'm here to support Sarah as a friend. Calm down.
Very well.
Thank you.
Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help.
Sarah's here to honor the fallen that served under her command.
That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
We refuse to allow the crew of the Dauntless to remain a statistic.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
They were my responsibility, Admiral. One way or another, I intend to bring them home.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
Well done.
Oh, it's nice to finally be off our ship.
All right.
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream.
You got this, Sarah.
Thank you. Right now, I feel like I need all the help that I can get. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
Geological formations which haven't changed for millions of years are the perfect landmark.
Yes, exactly. Since most of my gear was destroyed, I depended on those landmarks to orient myself while I was stranded. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
All right. Here we go. I've already surveyed all this planet.
This must be some debris from my shuttle. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice.
Any landing you can walk away from, right? Moonshine thermometer. Sir, what are you doing here?
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it?
Even New Atlantis' best hotel got nothing on this place.
I wish. I was so uncomfortable. I would have settled for a pile of straw. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running.
Luckily, an EPC that has been idle for 2 decades should still have enough juice to power up a computer.
That's an excellent point. I hadn't taken degradation into account. I'm glad I brought you along. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
There? I got this. What am I stuck on? Probably already up here, huh? No. So there's crash site. I thought that was down there. Fire. Oh, let's power cell. You left money laying here. Mine now. Startled me a little bit there. Well, you're level 100. Right.
Jetpack
Trying to
damaged or
get me
something?
up. Oh. You got a good view up here.
Debris.
Debris? They're all leaving. Well, they ain't gone now. They'll be back. Come on, fool. Alright. There you are. You think I've forgotten about you? Another one somewhere. Hear it, but I don't see it. I'm having to fight him again. He'll find us. Now what do we do? Thought I retrieved it. I did retrieve it. Great.
We still climbing? What's wrong? Next stop, Cassiopeia, I assume.
Yep, that's our next stop. Absolutely. Guess we'll go back down to the ship down there. Find the thing that ran off is probably what I gotta do. Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way.
Part of the life form should prove useful.
Good. I'm not updating my quest. Down to the ship, see if anything updates. Let's go this way. Maybe we'll find the one that ran off. I don't know what is going on with it. really like this weapon. I do not remember where I got it. There you go. Okay, we are in. There it is. What you got in here? Double Galactic Manual 1 permanently reduces fuel needed for a grav jump by an additional 1%. Take that. Okay. Put that away. Emergency power system. Current power status orange. This computer system is functioning on an alternate power source. It will continue to function normally provided the power source remains connected. The system has detected that the computer isn't connected via the expected power couplings. Please reconnect all power couplings for the ship's main power to fully clear this warning. Telemetry data. Object Alpha. Telemetry Object Alpha, UC Dauntless. Origin point, Cassiopeia 1 orbit. Termination point, telemetry lost, ship destroyed. Whoop. Object Beta. Telemetry Object Beta, UC Dauntless Escape Shuttle 02. Origin point, Cassiopeia 1 orbit. Termination point, Cassiopeia 1 surface. Grid point 67. Lord. 677 AG 900012. Shuttle 2 crash telemetry calculations are now being transferred to local data slate. Sarah Morgan personal log. Log entry UCES030001. It's been 2 days since my crash landing on Cassiopeia. I've been slipping in and out of consciousness, but I've been able to use emergency meds to keep my pain levels to a minimum. Medical self-assessment has revealed 3 cracked ribs, a broken forearm, a minor concussion, probable internal damage, and a hell of a lot of bruises. I do the best that I can to push through, but I can't allow my injuries to keep me from reaching Shuttle 02. Tomorrow I plan to do a full reconnoiter of the area and search for some high ground to place my distress beacon. With any luck, some ships are still in orbit and they'll receive my signal. For now, I'm going to rest, eat a bit of my food rations, and pray that the other shuttle isn't too far from my location. 0007. Using the telemetry data and geomapping charts I had in my slate, I was able to track exactly where Shuttle 02 went down. Fortunately, it appears to be located several thousand kilometers away, making it impossible to reach on foot. Even if the planet was hospitable and the terrain accommodating, I'm in no physical condition to even attempt such a journey. Additionally, with my distress beacon and all my supplies located at this crash site, I don't dare leave it behind. I'm afraid my crew will have to deal with whatever hardships they've encountered on their own. All I can do at this point is pray they're safe. Log entry 0014. It's been nearly a month and I'm down to my final 3 power cells. If I want to make them last, I'm going to have to disconnect them from my ship's computer system, which means I lose access to my computer and my short-range transmitter. If Shuttle 2 makes any attempt to reach out for me, all they're going to receive is silence. It's a horrible decision to have to make, but if Shuttle 2 hasn't contacted me by now, it's unlikely they ever will. I don't know if that means their comm system is simply damaged, or if they've left their crash site. or if they're even alive. My only hope is continuing to power the distress beacon in hopes of being picked up and then searching for them from there. Damn.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
You made all this possible, Sarah.
Well, we're not there yet. But damn, it does feel good. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
All right. Let's do it.
Greetings, Captain.
Vasco. We are here. Going this way. Well,
Oh, look at this view. Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate the beauty it has to offer.
okay. Well, nothing to it but to do it, right? Everything here is angry. They got me looking everywhere. Why would they be angry? It's a pretty place. You angry too? I heard it. Oh. Everything here seems angry. That looks angry. Doesn't necessarily mean it is.
Oh, now I've lost my appetite.
Strange. Whole family of up here. Alright, in the water we go. At least the water's not toxic. The other one go. I know I didn't kill him. He may have. part of the shuttle, I bet you.
Judging from this debris, the crew's shuttle sustained far more damage than my own. Oh, those poor souls.
And their wreckage is scattered for a little ways.
This is what's left of the crew's shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
Had to have been. Reactive gauge, I'll borrow that. Bring it back later. Going that way. Let's go. Keep moving. Don't want to give a bad first impression. Walking up with my rifle out.
Shelter. And the fire is still fresh. Is there someone here that's still alive?
Yes, there might be. Coming?
Stop. I'll shoot if I have
kiddo.
to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody.
Hey,
Just
hey,
go away.
control
I'm not going
yourself.
to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go.
We're not here to hurt you now. Settle down.
Yeah, sure. Try and trick me. No. No way. I'm not getting fooled again. Forget it.
Stop it right now. Put away that gun and talk to us. We want to know what happened here.
See? You're not nice at all. I knew it. You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
Sarah, let me handle this, please.
Sorry. I was wrong to get so angry. We are here to help you, and we promise to tell the truth.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you?
We're here to honor the crew that died on this planet.
The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born. So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here. Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you.
If your parents are around, I'd love to meet them.
Yeah? Well, you're too late. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is That where the crew is, you know.
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
Right? I can't even imagine how you're feeling right now.
Yeah. This isn't what I expected. At all. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags.
Probably are. I'll head up there right away.
Good. Just be careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Let me fix that. That way. What the heck do I get there? Probably shouldn't have dropped here, but... Got her little gardens and everything. Her parents taught her, right? Okay. Wow, that one's not a very big grave. Oh boy. Friendly's coming to say hi. How are you? Calm down. Oh, now he's out. Alright. Heading back. And we're back.
No! No, 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 no! How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
Sure. I agree, but we can't force her to come with us.
I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake. Look, maybe you can talk some sense into her. Help her make a decision. I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Don't know what that is. Kind of cool looking, huh? What you got around here? Mixing bowl? All right.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
She's worried about your safety.
I've been alone for a long time, and even when bad people visit, I've been safe. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
You won't be safe here forever.
Mom told me there were really bad people out there. Worse than the ones I've already seen. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
Your mom and dad would want you to live your best life.
I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
All right. What you got in here? Membrane. Gross. All right, Sarah. I fixed your fuck up. Oh, excuse me.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
Donna will be fine. I promise.
Oh, I do hope that's true. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please.
I promise.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Okay. She already head out?
Don't worry. I'll be on your ship when it's time to leave.
Okay. Pretty neat little place she's got here.
Let me get my things together, and we'll talk later.
Okay. Go meet Sarah. Go get him up.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
I hope this experience has finally put your past to rest.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And it's all thanks to you. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
I only opened the door. You're the one that stepped through.
Still giving lessons to the teacher, eh? Some mentor I've turned out to be. Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
Okay. I'm going over here. It's peeking, it's bugging me. That's pretty neat. You got tools out here when it goes down. Here's a motor running, but I don't see a motor. Huh. Alright. Let's see what you got down there. Let's go to New Atlantis. Oh, woman. Let's check this area out a little bit better. I like her little gardens. That's pretty cool. Bethesda Gardens. Okay. Away we go. There. Let's go.
Excuse me?
What's your name? Mass functionary. Okay. Where I can't do.
Enjoy the penthouse. One of the finest views in New Atlantis. Welcome back.
She's
Did you find your answers?
We found our answers, sir. And we also found these gene tags. Here you go.
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
No apology is necessary, sir. We're just glad this is over.
Yes, of course. I think we can all agree that this was another unfortunate circumstance of the colony war.
What you'd call an unfortunate circumstance, I call a tragedy.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. It is a tragedy. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
All right.
I don't mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
All right. Okay, she's up here somewhere.
I guess we need to talk.
Sarah gets in here.
You still owe me 100 credits? No. You got it all wrong. Don't you
Okay.
remember?
Yeah, let's talk.
There you are. I was wondering when he'd come and say hi to me.
That is
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
remind me again next week.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
I bet that was scary.
Yeah, it was. I guess I'll have to be brave.
You're already one of the bravest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Not yet. You still have a lot to learn.
Exactly. And this is the perfect place to begin your education.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects. Look at this. All these people, their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
I'm only doing what I think is best for you, Sarah.
I know. Things probably would have gone a lot smoother if I'd just listened to you in the first place. Which is why we really need to talk about our friendship and how I've been treating you. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. We made it down here to the waterfall. There it is. Oh. See what Sarah has to say.
When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while. It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other, but this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
Absolutely beautiful.
I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
It seems like an ideal place to focus. It's relaxing.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
Tell me whatever's on your mind.
Good, because I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military.
UC
Despite
military.
that, No matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
Dealing with the unpredictability of people can be a challenge.
I suppose. Well, if that's true, this challenge is wearing me down.
Forget the past. Focus on what you have right now.
Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or what exactly are you saying?
No matter what happens, we'll always be close friends.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you say that. To be honest, I was afraid this conversation was going to wind up with you storming away. I'm glad I was wrong. Until now, I never realized that having someone like you by my side could make me feel at peace. And I never want that feeling to end.
All right. That was a good quest. That was fun. All right. I'm going to end this one here. So, you made it this far. Sure do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the show, consider leaving a like. There's a lot more on the channel from Starfield and some other games, and a lot more to come. If you find something else you like, why not subscribe? Either way, click that notification bell to let you know when I upload and go live. Free and easy for you, and it helps the channel out a lot. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.